From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Back at my bar, back at Tommy Mac's. Always a pleasure to be here, bringing you people from all around the city talking about the great things that they're doing. This show brought to you by our friends at truckcrashlaw.com. My guest this time around is Barbara Cocciolo. She's with the Affordable Housing Preservation Corporation, and she joins me now. How are you, Barbara?
Good, nice to see you.
Did I get that all right?
Absolutely did.
That was a mouthful, but great to have you on the show.
Thank you. Good to be here.
So what are you doing? You're obviously in the affordable housing sector, but what are you guys doing?
Exactly. Yeah. Affordable Housing Preservation Corporation is a 501c3 organization.
Okay.
We were formed early in 2021, basically trying to fill the gap with what the government cannot do for affordable housing and what the private section, coupled with a nonprofit, can do.
Okay. Are opportunity zones still a part of this thing? Does that still exist? Because wasn't that helping the affordable housing to develop those kind of
You're right. Especially
projects?
in Jacksonville, there is still opportunity zone
OZs.
opportunities.
Yep.
And on the nonprofit sector, you could actually create new housing using those mechanisms. Right now, because we're so young, we acquire existing properties that either have affordable components already encumbered on the property, or we can actually add those encumbrances so it will create a new affordable opportunity going forward.
So, so you like value add, those type of things. So no different than multifamily, but just
it actually is.
Well, it's multifamily, but it's affordable housing within the multifamily
and
sector.
it's a lot of people get confused because they think affordable housing, they think Section 8 or the HUD, a project, something like that. But by combining the private sector, a nonprofit, and getting with governmental agencies that want to issue bonds, we can step into the gap and actually create a community that has a component where it's not that the rents are restricted, but there's income levels that we have agreed out of all of these units that we have, we'll designate 20% to people who are only at 50% AMI, average median income, or another section of that will be reserved for people who are no more than 80%. So it's really trying to help those people out there, trying to make a working living, trying to help themselves, giving them the kind of place where they can be proud to live. They've got a feeling of community, and it's combined with people who, nice properties, they're market tenants. So, a young working professional who's, getting their first apartment, they want a good place to live, a place that feels like home, and that's what we try to do.
So how are you guys like private equity at all? I mean, you're nonprofit, so you wouldn't, right? So,
but we do couple with groups that are private equity.
So, that makes sense.
There's everybody wants
how you fund it, I guess.
Exactly. So you can combine with private equity with the government agency who maybe they only want to fund 80% of the transaction. You can get your private equity people in there as well. It gives them the partnership with a nonprofit, so they can not only focus their market projects, but they can say, hey, we do want to put back into the community. We do want to make a difference. Exactly.
Yeah, and it's good to do.
Exactly.
And a lot of them do it. There's no doubt.
Absolutely. There's tons of people who do it.
You started in 2021. God bless you for making it. You're doing great. You're still here, which is awesome.
It's particularly interesting, like you said, in multifamily because everybody, especially in Jacksonville, you've heard how much rents are going up and how do people afford this and how are you supposed to find a decent place to live. So it was an interesting set of circumstances.
Yeah, no doubt about it. How long have you been involved in the real estate game? I heard you were in the SBA game with Synovus, who are friends of mine.
Well,
great to have them. And
I am sometimes called a reformed attorney. I'm still licensed in the state of Florida and in Texas, but one of my former law partners actually was involved in affordable housing for some of our other clients. So he talked to me for probably about 6 months. We really need somebody to run this nonprofit. It's getting bigger. We need something to do. And I kept saying,
hello.
Good luck. No, actually,
you were like, no, not me.
Not me. That's true. You do.
Nice.
Finally, it really became, a matter of your heart. You get to a point in your life where you've got to do something, and this was a real way to make a difference. Not that attorneys are always working hard to make differences for their clients, but this was an opportunity for me to kind of take it a different step.
All right, as I wrap up, how do people find it? How can if private equity out there looking to find the component, how can people find it?
We have a website. It's www.ahpc
Okay.
.org.
.org.
And we have
awesome.
our whole mission statement on there. We have some of our other partners that we work with, so we are definitely out there. I'm local to live in Middleburg.
Okay. The Burg?
The Burg.
Oh, yeah. I got some good friends from the Burg.
And we have partners in St. Augustine. We have projects in Tallahassee. So reach out to us.
Awesome.
All the information is there.
Barbara, thanks so much.
Thank
really
you, Tom.
great to have you on the show.
Nice to be here.
Safe travels back to the Burg, all right? We love Middleburg
It'll
here
take
on
me a
this
while.
show, no doubt about it. All right, if you like these kind of conversations, you're going to see a ton more by just going to iwantabuzz.com. So until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.